working on my cookbook pages. But we're gonna open um, my Mackenzie Childs Tower of boxes together. I have a last photo shoot for the Soul Food Pot cookbook happening tomorrow. And these are pieces that are going to be used in the last photo shoot. So, hey, you get to see them first. Thanks for being a beautiful soul here on Substack. So let's open these together. So one of the things as I was opening this, I was like saying this out loud that how I love Mackenzie Childs. I've been lucky to work with one of my favorite brands, Mackenzie Childs, with this cookbook that's coming out, the Soul Food Pot cookbook, favorite food places and traditions. And this here is a Courtly Check. Actually, it's a white flower market compote. And I was kind of just running through my brain about why I love the brand so much. And it's because I love mix match. Like, I'm not a matchy person. I love mix match in my kitchen, in my life. And it just beautifully does this. I always say if anyone's ever starting their collection, to definitely start with Courtly Check. You can actually see here like the hand painted checks. I'm kind of zooming in so you can see them. The hand painted checks, and you can see the brush strokes and like the yellow and the blues, the intentional yellow and blue brush strokes and the white. And then it gets mixy matchy at the top with this beautiful white flower market. Flower market's one of my favorite collections of Mackenzie Childs. Isn't that just gorgeous? So we're going to be putting a lot of like produce in this and probably using this for the shoot tomorrow. I can actually see a bouquet of collard greens like hanging out over this. I think that would be so lovely, so gorgeous. But this is one of my favorite pieces. And what I love about it is it's two things together. It's Flower Market and Courtly Check. Isn't that just gorgeous? All right, I could go on and on about that. So, but let's open some more. And I'll tell you a little bit about the shoot that's happening tomorrow. So my photographer, Latoya, is here. She drove in yesterday from Florida. She used to live here in Virginia, where I live, and I'm in my office in Virginia Beach for my final cookbook photo shoot for the Soul Food Pot cookbook. I got so excited, I feel like I botched it, the title a little while ago, but we're in our final cookbook shoot. I should be writing or working on pages right now, but I'm here procrastinating. Not really, because I really do have to open these boxes so that we can use all of this dinnerware tomorrow for our final cookbook shoot. We are shooting gumbo. We're shooting yams, real like African yams with sweet potatoes, because many people think they're the same thing, being that we call like candy yams when they're really sweet potatoes. So that's really fun. I went to an international market in Vegas before I flew home to Virginia and got some actual yams. So that's going to be fun. But we're shooting other recipes like banana pudding again, of course, more potato salad, collard greens. What else was on my list? I just came from the grocery store doing all the shopping. But you're here to see what's in these boxes, so let's do it. So I came home at the end of the week, last week, and I made my selections from the Mackenzie Childs catalog of things that I want to have in the cookbook for this final shoot. And I'll have to show you a picture, but there were a tower of boxes on my porch when I stepped out, I think Tuesday morning. Everything was overnighted. It got here so quickly and it's so beautiful. So this is Royal Check. We're doing like a Juneteenth kind of table setting. Isn't that gorgeous? So this is a Royal Check platter. It's huge. You can see how big it is. It's a wonderful serving platter, and it has a base, which makes it really so pretty. And just like the Courtly Check pieces I just showed you, you can see the hand-painted brush strokes in there and the intentional like yellow and blue brush strokes in the white. So pretty, isn't it? So that's our Royal Check platter. And you can kind of see size-wise with our Flower Market compote. God, you're so pretty. Which one's your favorite? It's hard to decide. But I know this is going to be used for the Juneteenth table setting, this one here. And this one's probably just going to be carrying and showcasing a lot of different produce. But yeah, they're both beautiful, right? Okay, so that's two pieces so far. Let's see what else is in past boxes. So let's get these out of the way. Try not to get styrofoam everywhere. So I have a little bit of time. I'm going to be cooking a lot this evening and tomorrow morning, and our shoot starts in the afternoon. So I went and got my nails done today, um, which was didn't have a lot of time, but they did a really good job. So got my nails done and also on cookbook page ready. You need to go shopping with me. Hi, Sandy. I would love to go shopping with you. Okay. Wow, there's a few things in this box, but let me turn it this way so you can see. And we'll just take them out one at a time. See, they pack everything so nicely. All of these boxes are from Mackenzie Childs. They were so gracious to work with me on this last photo shoot. And I've been sharing, and if you've been following me for a while, that I've been a Mackenzie Childs collector for the last decade. And it's just like a full circle moment here where I have this, my first cookbook coming out, and they've been so supportive of this entire process. So this here, friends, is Mackenzie Childs salad serving set. Yay! Aren't the boxes so pretty? It's my dream to be a QVC model one day. So thanks for letting me live this out with you guys tonight. um, all right, so let's open this. I'm trying to remember. It's been a whirlwind of a week, and I'm trying to remember like what all I ordered. My photographer and I picked these things out together to make sure that we could easily incorporate them into our shoot. Everything has a strategic purpose in what we picked out. Um, I think I was telling some of you like gumbo. Oh, this is I think for the tomato watermelon salad. So let's bring this out. So every piece is intentional. Let's take a look at that. It says a set, so I feel like there's something else in that box. But this isn't that gorgeous? I believe this pink is now called Rosy Check. And it is a beautiful hand painted pink. Whereas if you know anything about Mackenzie Childs, the Portly check, I'm going to switch pieces real quick. The black and white is the original design back from Mackenzie Childs has been around since 1983. I have a ton of pieces. I'm a huge collector. This year marks a decade that I've been collecting and where I went to my first barn sale on their farm in Aurora, New York. And it's just really magical that 10 years later, here I am writing a cookbook and they are just a partner and support of it all. So these pieces were sent for our last photo shoot for the Soul Food Pot cookbook. And this is Rosy Check. And again, you can see the intentional blue and yellow strokes in the checks and then the beautiful pink check there. And I really picked this bowl, which is one of their large serving bowls, because I wanted when we put the watermelon salad in here, which is it's an heirloom tomato watermelon salad, I wanted you to be able to see the beautiful pink checks around the salad. I think that's just going to be so gorgeous. So this was a set. So I think there's something else in the box. So let's look a little bit further. And let me just show you, because I was telling you when, if you were here at the beginning of the call, I love to mix and match, which is why I love Mackenzie Childs so much. One of the reasons why I love them so much. But you get to mix and match. So isn't that so pretty? And we intend to mix and match it up. You'll see as I bring more pieces out. But I just love to put different pieces of the collection together. It's just my favorite thing not to be matchy-matchy. So that's Royal Roasted Check. And then let's see here. I feel like that's supposed to. Oh, it's probably in here. I remember that this was a set, so there is something else in here, and I need to grab some scissors. Or maybe the scissors are already somewhere over here. They are. Okay. I'm in my office in Virginia Beach, all the way across the country from Nevada and Las Vegas. And so I got back here. I haven't even been here a week yet. And just a couple of days ago, there was this tower of Mackenzie Childs boxes on my doorstep. And honestly, they must be unboxed today. I say I'm procrastinating from writing or working on some of the pages to turn in my cookbook to my publisher. But really, these have to get open because we're having our last photo shoot for the cookbook tomorrow. So here's what was also in the box with the rosy check. Set these aside are our serving utensils. So you could definitely use it as a nice serving bowl. And then here are the beautiful serving utensils that go along with it. So I know it's a beautiful bowl, right? It's gorgeous. All right, let's open some more. Okay. So I'm just setting these things aside here on the couch. In essence, I'm just putting them there and we are going to keep opening. All right, so there are more things in this box. So let's neatly put this away. Uh, because after the shoot, we're going to have to find a home for a lot of these pieces. So I'm going to just set this aside. And let's go on to the next one. Sometimes the boxes give me a clue and they say what they are. So let's see. I'm looking at our dinner plates. So our Royal Check dinner plates. So again, we're setting a Juneteenth scene, or tablescape, I should say, in one of our shoots in our photo shoot tomorrow. That's one of the scenes that we'll be shooting. And so with intention, we did pick out Royal Check and Cherry Check. And I wanted to put some accents of that pink rosy check in here because, again, I love to mix match. And I just thought that would be really pretty for a Juneteenth scene. So there are 4 dinner plates in here. I can't wait till I get Cherry Check out to show you them together. But isn't that so pretty? Look at that. Ah, I just love Mackenzie Childs. Okay, I'm pointing out to you in case you're just joining us. I have no self-control. I am procrastinating on the pages that I should be going over in my cookbook because I have to turn in my manuscript this weekend, y'all. This is really serious. But our final photo shoot for the Soul Food Pot cookbook is happening tomorrow. This is it. And our friends and partner from Mackenzie Childs, a brand that is so near and dear to my heart. I think the first story that I've ever shared on Substack is about the whimsy that started it all. And the whimsy is this brand, Mackenzie Childs, and my love for their dinnerware, their decor, their home decor, their furnishings, their dinnerware. So these are pieces from that collection. This is Royal Check. And I keep showing you guys because it matters to me so much. I think you should see it also. But these pieces are hand painted. And you can see these are enamel plates and they've got the Mackenzie Childs, you can see logo on the back there, but they're hand painted and you can see in here the intentional brush strokes. Like you can see the brush strokes in the Royal Check. And then you can also see like the yellow and some of the blue brush strokes, can't talk, in the white of the painted plate also. So pretty. I just love artisan um, pieces, and this is one of them. So we have the Royal Check dinner plates. We also have the big Royal Check serving platter, and we're gonna get mixy matchy here, because I don't like to be matchy, and show you how I'm gonna put this underneath the Cherry Check red salad plate. So this is the dinner plate I'm holding now, and then I should be unboxing some Cherry Check, which is a red check salad plate, and that's what we're going to use as part of our Juneteenth table setting. So let's get to that. And if you just came with us, I'm just going to show you some of the pieces that I put here. I just put them on the couch for now. I'm in my office in Virginia Beach. There's my kitty cat taking a nap on top of the couch. That's Courtly. Actually, that's my cat Courtly, and Courtly is named after Courtly Check, again, because I love the brand so much. I've been a collector for a decade. Coming this month, we'll make an actual decade. But there's Courtly Check, the pattern, and my kitty cat Courtly is named after that pattern, and there she is sleeping on the couch there. So those are the 3 pieces that we unboxed so far. This last box is actually a set of 4 plates, so I won't need to, like, I already showed you one of them, so no need to, like, go all through it, but that's the rest of the 4 dinner plates that came in that. It's neat now. When I first started collecting Mackenzie Childs, they've always, of course, had dinner plates. 10 years ago, Royal Czech, the royal blue, did not exist. Neither did Rosy Czech. The pink Czech did not exist. So these are really fun new patterns that I just adore, and I'm super excited to add them to my collection. I'll have to do another live showing you my collection. Yeah, brace yourself because it's a lot. It's a lot. I think the mister once told me that he was on to me that I just like buy things and tuck them away and then bring them back out and pretend that they always were a part of the house. So so it's a lot, but I'm really excited to add these new pieces to the collection. I'm more excited for these to be in the Soul Food Pot cookbook. I cannot wait for you guys. It's been a labor of love, and I've been having so much fun telling our stories, the culture, the stories, the meaning behind the foods we eat. It's just, it's, I don't know, I feel like I'm doing my life's work. And I'm so excited for this book to be in your hands and for you to experience it, take the journey, because there is a journey in the book. It's my favorite part. So I'm so excited for you guys to take the journey with me as you read the book, because it's more than a cookbook. There's so many stories and recipes and so much about our culture as African Americans. So anyhow, um, so much to be excited about. So in essence, I'm not procrastinating and not writing right now because we need to open these for the shoot tomorrow. So let's get back to it. All right. So that's Royal Check. So I'm putting boxes down here. And there was something else in this box. I hope they're the cherry check plates because it would make so much sense to be able to show you. Oh, they're not, but there's something really fun. Because remember, I mentioned that cherry check, which is the red check, also a newer pattern. The red cherry check, the red check did not exist when I started as a collector of Mackenzie Childs 10 years ago. Can you believe it? And here we are, full circle, where they have sent beautiful pieces for the Soul Food Pot cookbook. The Soul Food Pot didn't exist 10 years ago, so what a decade it's been. All right, these are gorgeous. Oh my gosh, they're so pretty. Let me move my hand so you can see them better. Aren't they so pretty? These are the fish tumblers, and I want to tell you the name exactly right. I know they're fish tumblers. Go fish. I knew it was something else. These are the Go Fish tumblers. They're so pretty. I'm a Pisces, so Pisces, little bit of fishies, kind of always fish, always like sing in harmony with me, I feel like. But these are really, I got them for our Juneteenth table setting, just as part of like coastal traditions and coastal foodways, Southern coastal foodways, since I'm in my hometown, in my office right now, Virginia Beach, Virginia, in Virginia Beach, Virginia. So these are the Go Fish tumblers. They're so cute. Um, I always love seeing the Mackenzie Childs logo on the bottom. You can kind of see it faintly there. And then these are the Go Fish tumblers. Aren't they gorgeous? They're so fun. So they come in a set of 2. We have actually, I think we have a set of 4 because we're doing a table setting for 4 for Juneteenth. So these will be part of that. These are just so pretty. You can see the little fishies. Okay. So those are the Go Fish tumblers. I'm going to set those aside. Very gently set these aside because they are glass. So I'm going to move these over here. We do not want to brace those. And I feel like there was something else in this box. Oh, there's a few more things. All right, what is this? There's no box to tell me what this is. So let's just open. I don't remember what this is. Oh my, I think I know, but they are much bigger than I anticipated. So these beautiful souls are the black courtly check, or actually just black check, um, napkin napkin rings. So we've got some really pretty napkins in one of these boxes, cloth napkins, and these are the black check napkin rings. So there's one, two, three, four of them in there. So that's what those are. So we will unbox the napkins so you can see the napkin rings that go with it. I can't wait for you to see the rest of this. So let me get to opening. So we'll set these aside. All right. So we made our way through this box, I think. Yeah. We put everything out of this box. So let's set this one aside. All right. There's a lot of boxing in here. I think this goes with our goldfish tumbler, so I'm going to set this aside over there. So if you're just joining us, I've been saying help me procrastinate because I'm supposed to be writing or actually going over the last pages of the Soul Food Pot cookbook because my manuscript gets turned in this week. But we also have our last photo shoot for the Soul Food Pot cookbook happening tomorrow. The last photo shoot, it's like, whew, take a deep breath. This has been a year labor of love. What I would say, pro tip, or as Shonda says, don't write back to back books. As fun as this has been, it has been a lot of work. So if you're just joining, I am unboxing the beautiful dinnerware collection that we chose from Mackenzie Childs. I've got everything that I've unboxed on the couch here and we're going to open the rest of these boxes. So I was mentioning that I'm at my home in Virginia in my office. Where are the scissors? Right here. And I think it was yesterday, I believe, I opened the door to a tower of boxes from my friends at Mackenzie Childs to help them really execute and make the best photos ever in our last photo shoot for the Soul Food Pot cookbook. Oh my gosh, this is huge. This thing that I'm taking out now is like the size of this box. And can you see this box? Making sure I tilt it up so you guys can see how big this box is. This was the biggest box, thus it was at the bottom. And there's a lot in here, beautiful souls. All right, this is one thing, but I'm just going to show you. There's a lot in this box. I don't want to tip everything out, but there's a bunch of stuff to go through. So let's hop to it. All right. This is also new. Of course, it's new, but when I say new, what I mean is when I started my collection 10 years ago, this pattern did not exist. And I think it's one of my new favorites. It is Mocha Check. Mocha Check. So it's a light brown, like a mocha color, just a like dash of a coffee. And it's a new pattern with Mackenzie Childs. And this is the Mocha Check platter. So we are making recipes, or I guess I'm making recipes like gumbo and oh my gosh, turkey legs. We have some special Vegas inspired recipes that will be in the cookbook, Vegas soul food inspired. Hint, hint, they involve turkey legs and they will be featured on this platter in our photo shoot tomorrow. So this is Mocha Check. So everyone say hi to Mocha Check. So she's a really pretty girl. All right, so we've got Mocha Check, and we're going to sit this platter over here with what we've already opened, which is Royal Check. That's the platter there. Pedestal platter, Royal Check. Rosy Check serving bowl. And the white flour market that is compote. And we're going to add the Mocha Check platter over to this side of things that we've already opened. Very gently there. Most of those pieces, I think if not all of them, are enamelware. Again, still all hand-painted pieces from Mackenzie Childs. Oh, okay. So I just showed you guys those napkin rings. These are the napkins that will be used with the napkin rings. So these are also Mocha Check, the Mocha Check napkins that will go in the black check napkin ring holders right here. So these are really pretty also. All right. These are a set of 4 of those, so we're just gonna sit these aside. It's pretty much the same napkins. Let me see if I can get some more light in here. Let's see here. There we go. Oh, yeah, that's a little bit better. That's a lot better. Okay. Oh, this is pretty. More mocha check. So we've got a mocha check spoon here. Isn't that pretty? I love the gold, which is what made me really wanna pick this, is the gold accents in there, and I think it's especially pretty against the mocha check. So there's that. Uh, oh Lord, a lot of stuff in here. Our Mackenzie Childs tea kettle. They are known, and if you've probably seen the black and white tea kettles, that's something that Mackenzie Childs is certainly known for. This is a royal check tea kettle on this dish towel, tea towel, but that's what that is. So pretty. I also collect dish towels and tea towels. I say whenever I retire, I will be still blogging, but writing about dishes and dishes and like fine dining. I love, I guess what we would used to call china, but dishes and serving utensils. So serving items, and it's my thing. Okay. What is that noise? Oh, the French. Oh, okay. This is neat. Let me tell you the proper name. This is the everyday salad serving set. So it's got not hand painted, but it feels really good. It's got the royal check down at the bottom. It's a really pretty serving set. So it's like the sport kind of thing, and then the spoon, but a really pretty serving utensils there. So that's the salad serving set. This serving set, this one in particular is royal check. Is the royal check. All right, we're coming, I think, to the end. There's some neat boxes in here. Oh, this is fun. All right, let's get this one open. It's wrapped really good. They always wrap everything in really good because it's actually really delicate. It's enamelware, so it can really chip if it's not wrapped and shipped properly. So they're whizzes at this. They clearly this is what they do. But this is our ice bowl, or actually it's like a wine holder. I feel like I'm saying the name wrong. Uh, but you can see it's like an ice bowl. You can put like wine bottles in here. But it's just so pretty, and it's the iconic and traditional courtly check. The classic, I should say, the iconic and classic courtly check. But that's so pretty for like chilling a bottle of wine or a bottle of anything. And an ice bucket is the word I was looking for. The very pretty ice bucket. So that's that. Let's see here. Yeah, this is a nice box. All right, let's see what's in here. So if you are just joining, it's kinda like, "Help me procrastinate." Whereas I should be writing pages of my book right now, getting ready to turn my manuscript for the Soul Food Pot Cookbook in this week. But we are actually unboxing a shipment from Mackenzie Childs to help with our last photo shoot for the cookbook that's happening tomorrow, and I'm unboxing these pieces with you. Alright, so this one here, did it tell me what it is? Yes, it's the stainless steel, uh oh, here we are. It's the ice bucket. It's really pretty. I remember selecting this. So it's an ice bucket, a gorgeous piece for like a bar area. Let me see. I need to sit this down real quick just so I can undo the tape on the styrofoam. Ah, wait a minute. Here we go. I can do this with you. It is Fortley check. Sit my scissors back here. And it was really pretty. I love the gold. Oh, that is gorgeous. I just love the gold. with the Courtly check. Same thing here. You can see like the hand painted. I think this might be a print inside here this time, but still the hand painted brushstrokes that make Courtly check so unique, so classic, and so iconic. The brand's signature print, Courtly check. But this is an ice bucket. So pretty. Like I said, a really pretty piece for like a bar area. It's just so classic and gorgeous. And all of these pieces again are being used for our final cookbook photo shoot for the Soul Food Pop cookbook. I'm going to set this vat in its box. But in case you're just joining us, if I can get the properly, let's show you what we've unboxed so far. So I might need to pick this up this time to show you. But we have gone through, kind of started stacking things, but that was our flower market compote. We've got some mocha check pieces here, including a really big mocha check platter, some Mackenzie Child serving utensils, dish towels. There's my kitty cat, Courtly, who is named after the pattern Courtly check. We have royal check, rosy check here. Can you see that? There we go. And we are still unboxing. I'm in my office in Virginia Beach, Virginia, and I opened my doorstep the other morning to an overnight delivery from Mackenzie Child with some pieces that we picked out, my photographer and I, to do our final photo shoot for the Soul Food Pot cookbook that's happening tomorrow. And so I thought, let's open this together. So here we are. And thank you for joining, beautiful souls. All right, so this is what I've been waiting for, actually, because red is my favorite color. New nails for the photo shoot today. And they are red with design, but they are red. And I was saying that one of the things I love so much about this brand, Mackenzie Childs, that I've been collecting for 10 years this year, is the ability to mix and match. I love mixing and matching tablescapes and dinnerware. I'm just not a matchy person. And this brand really does a wonderful job at making colorful, whimsical, decorative kitchenware pieces that are so easy to mix and match. So you can really, like I say, make it your way, make your tablescape, your table setting your way. And so here are these beautiful cherry check dinner plates, red with, so you can see the paintbrush strokes in the red. I love them with my nails. And the fun part about that is for our Juneteenth, let's see, where are those plates? Here they are. For our Juneteenth tablescape that we're setting up for our last photo shoot, you can see how beautiful that is when we put the royal check, so the blue, with the cherry check red there. That's so pretty together. Cannot wait to see that come together on our table when we put it together tomorrow and take wonderful pictures of it with our lovely Southern and soul food dishes against this beautiful backdrop. Isn't that just so pretty? All right. So that is cherry check and Courtly check, and we are nearing the end. I think there's one more box in here. So we've gone through it all. And I told you we had 4 Go Fish tumblers, which these are Go Fish tumblers. We've already opened 2 of them. I don't know where they are right now. There's a lot of stuff in here. Yeah, I don't know where the Go Fish tumblers are right now. Oh, here they are. But that last box is the last 2 of the Go Fish tumblers. So there they are. We have 4. This is one of them. All right, beautiful souls. I can procrastinate no more. I have to execute some, or I guess, yeah, execute some self control here and get back to the Soul Food Pot cookbook and writing the final pages so that I can turn everything into my publisher this week. And one of these last moments is our photo shoot featuring the beautiful collections from Mackenzie Childs. So thank you for joining me in opening this collection. Thanks for helping me procrastinate for a little bit. It was a lot of fun. And I will see you, if not on Substack Live, again soon on the other side of the page. So thank you, beautiful souls, for joining. Have a wonderful Juneteenth, and we will talk again soon. Bye.